It's Tehachapi time. Key Budge Clare Scotti today. Claire, how are you?
I'm a little cold, but I'm really having fun with all the snow we had today.
Yesterday it was cold, and today it was white, wet, and it's just chilly.
Yes. So much fun. My daughter got up this morning and was like, oh my gosh, there's snow. So, of course, we had to take the morning and go play.
Yeah, exactly right.
However, this cold weather is moving through, and it looks like we're going to have nice weather this weekend. And there's a lot happening in our vineyards, breweries, and around town.
And, I got a chance to hear Jim Arnold from Triassic speak the other day at the EDC meeting, and he mentioned how he had just got finished with harvest, and so were the other vineyards here just before the first storm hit. So perfect timing. Harvest has completed, and they're ready to move into the next phase of what they do.
Yes. I know everyone's really excited. They were very thankful and grateful for how the timing turned out with the weather, and everyone is very excited about this year's crop and what the vintage is going to do, because our grapes did so much better up here in Tehachapi than other grapes in surrounding areas. So it's going to be very exciting.
Yeah, the 2022 vintage year, when it is available, is going to be different than the other regions in California, because at least from what Jim was saying, the amount of precipitation we got, the timing of it, everything just added for a fantastically flavored grape.
Yes. I know a lot of other grapes really suffered from the heat and the lack of water, and we wound up getting like the perfect...
The timing of everything
yes,
weather-wise.
Everything was perfect for us up here, so...
Well, good.
That'll be great.
All right, so now let's turn to those, the years of the vintage wines that are available and that we can go out and partake and enjoy.
Yes, all of our award-winning wines across all of our different vineyards, and everyone has some fun stuff happening. So starting with Tehachapi Wine and Cattle Company, on Friday, they have their happy hour from 3 to 6, and they have 50% off glasses of wine and 25% off glasses of sangria, and they're serving Frito boats on Friday. On Saturday, they have smoked tri-tip sandwiches with all the fixins and those Frito boats, and Joey Fulco is performing from 2 to 5. On Sunday, those same smoked tri-tip sandwiches will be available, and Guitar Ted will be there from 2 to 5. And you will always find those amazing, warm, homemade cookies, charcuterie, and sangria on Saturdays and Sundays. At Tehachapi Winery, they have their line dancing back on Friday night, $5 a person, starting at 5:30. And Kiki's Tacos will be there Friday. Saturday, Claudia's Catering will be there, and JoJo is performing from 2 to 5. And then on Sunday, Mosner Sandwiches will be served, and Natalie Franklin is performing from 2 to 5. Heading over to Triassic, on Friday, they will have music from 3:30 to 5:30, and Cody Cates will be performing at that time. On Saturday, they have a really special event for their wine club members only, and they're having a steak night. So the chef from California Hot Dog Company will be out, and he's making this very gourmet, awesome steak dinner, and Garrison Kennedy will be performing from 4 to 8 p.m. on that evening. On Sunday, Carrie Park will be there from 3:30 to 5:30, and they will have Mosner sandwiches available at that time, and they'll also be serving those amazing chocolate truffles. And I want to remind everyone again that their driveway is no longer on the 202. We've had lots of people still trying to pull off the 202, and we've had some issues. So make sure you take your time. It's an extra 3 minutes tops.
Well, technically, it's never been the driveway.
Exactly.
People have just kind of created that, and it's not safe to do that, to pull off the 202 and then try and just go directly into the vineyard there. It's not safe to do.
Yes, thanks for that correction, Key. Yeah. We want to make sure that everyone just knows not to do that. And they have put down DG. Their driveway is really, really nice to drive on now. And so I know during the Halloween weekend, they had some issues. So let's all be safe out there.
Exactly.
Heading over to Dorner Family Vineyard, Saturday they have Pokey Express, and Walt and Pam are playing from 1 to 5. The music will be inside and fire pits will be burning outside. It's going to be nice and cozy. And on Sunday, they have those 7 different varieties of personal-sized pizzas. And Tom Holden will be playing from 1 to 5. And I also want to remind everybody, all those beer drinkers out there, Lucky Luke and Bravery Brewing are now being served at Dorner. So you can go with your friends who like to drink wine and you can have a beer as well.
Nice.
Heading over to those breweries, local craft beer on Thursday night tonight. They have musical open mic night and California Hot Dog Company will be there. And I would remind everybody that every Wednesday, Geeks Who Drink will be happening. That's a trivia night. It's packed. There are people that love this trivia night, and it's so fun every week. And that starts at 6:30, and Pokey Express is usually there to cater. Old West Brewing has a full weekend planned this weekend. On Thursday, they have their Paint and Pints with All That's Painted. Friday, open mic night with Claudia's Catering. Saturday, Django is performing. And a new caterer will be there called Hecho a Mano. And on Sunday, karaoke starts at 5:30. And the karaoke is also getting very popular. That was really fun. West Lane has their paint night tonight with As Unique as the Art. And they're doing a beautiful misty autumn morning this evening. Kiki's Tacos will be there. On Friday, they have Tacos Chewy. Saturday, Jamel's Good Food Gang, hashtag You Wanna Eat Like This, will be there, and Vince Galindo will be performing, and they will be closed on Sunday this week. All right, so those were our breweries and our wineries and our vineyards, but there's a lot happening this first weekend of November.
You know, we talk about summer wrapping up, things are slowing down, but they really don't, because we've got this window that occurs here in fall leading up to the Christmas holidays where things start getting busy again. We change the theme, and we start thinking about, you know, things that are occurring downtown and also out at the vineyards. But I know we've got a whole slew of things to talk about.
Yes. Between First Friday, things happening this first Friday, Veterans Day coming up next week, there's stuff happening almost on every day leading up to Thanksgiving. So Thursday tonight, we have a ribbon cutting at Mountain Bowling, new P-Dubs location, new brewery. That's at 20800 Santa Lucia Drive. I know a lot of people have been very excited about this. Jeanette Power shared that they did a soft opening last weekend and it went very, very well. And so now they're very excited to officially open, have their ribbon cut, and open those doors. And I tell you, I'm excited about bowling. I don't know about you guys out there. First Friday at TVAA, Gallery and Gifts. All of their members are being featured this month with fall-inspired art, kind of getting into this wonderful mood of the change of seasons and building up to the holiday Christmas season. And then I know Friday night has bingo at the American Legion right here, and that's always a good time. Remind me, Key, when does that start?
6 p.m.
6 p.m. Great. And then on Saturday, Home Depot has their Do Your Own Kids Craft starting at 9 a.m. And that kind of goes all throughout the morning, so you don't have to be there right at 9. But it's a really great time to sit down, put your phone away, don't worry about that to-do list, and just do a fun craft with your kids. And it's a really great opportunity for them to do something on their own as well and show you, hey, this is what I made. On Saturday as well, we have the hazardous waste drop-off at the Tehachapi dump. And I believe that starts at 9?
Yeah, 9 to 1.
It's 9 to 1. Great. And then Saturday as well, we have a youth vendor fair at Wren's Garden. That's 413 South Curry Street from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And this is a really fun new opportunity for our youth in our community to strut their stuff. There's a lot of kids making products, making fun things, trying to be entrepreneurs, trying to figure out what that means and what that feels like. And it's a great opportunity for us as a community to support that and see what they're doing.
Exactly right.
So I know I'm going to take my daughter over there so she can be inspired by, what these kids are doing. And it's such a cool thing to see what our youth are doing in our community. On the 5th as well, St. Malachy Annual Fall Bazaar is happening from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. They're going to have crafts, handmade goods, baked goodies, all kinds of fun stuff like early shopping for holiday season. That'll be a really, really great opportunity to see what's going on over there. Sunday is daylight savings. So unfortunately, we're falling back. We lose. I feel like we gain 1 hour, but we're falling back, right?
Yeah, we get an extra hour of sleep.
Yes. That's a good thing.
When you
And then
spring
we get
forward, you
extra
lose the
light.
hour of sleep. Here we get to gain an hour of sleep, or you'll be an hour early wherever you're going.
Right.
So don't remind it. If you got someone in your family that's always running late, don't tell them.
Don't tell them. That'll be the one day of the year where they're
on time.
On time. Nice. So Saturday is a very busy day. We have so much going on. And then we all kind of get to relax on Sunday a little bit. Voting day is Tuesday the 8th. If you haven't sent in your ballot, head over to the polls on the 8th. It's very important. Every vote is counted. Every vote means something. And then next week we have Veterans Day celebrations, which is really exciting.
It is. And this is the one day a year. We should do it more often, but the one day we do celebrate our veterans. Memorial Day is to honor those that paid the ultimate sacrifice. Veterans Day is to say thank you for serving our country.
Yes.
And the American Legion and the VFW are going to be working together. They've got a huge event at Central Park that begins at 10 a.m. The ceremony will start at 11, but they want everyone to try and get there early at 10 a.m. Goes to 2 o'clock at Central Park, and there'll be activity. It's going to be a family fun area. There'll be support services for some veterans. So if you know a vet that might need a little help with something, there's going to be some support services there. But they want to also invite the families out. And when in talking with Commander Kevin Davey from the American Legion, he talked about in the military, you get deployed, but your family gets deployed as well. So this is to honor and celebrate the families of all of our veterans as well. So it should be a very big event, a fun event, and it'll be kid-friendly.
Yes. And I know Tehachapi really knows how to show that gratitude toward our veterans. And I'm excited about that as well. That's next weekend, Friday, the November 11th, starting at 10 a.m. And then we also have this really fun Tehachapi Mountain Rodeo Association event called Touch a Truck coming up.
That's right.
That's on November 13th. Starting from noon to 4, and it's out at the rodeo grounds, and all of these different trucks, vehicles, things that kids maybe see on the highway or see driving by, but they never get close enough to really look at it and really touch it.
Yeah.
And so this will be a really cool opportunity to educate our community about these working vehicles that are doing so much work in our community. And then T-Town Tonight is starting next weekend as well. And I know you did an amazing episode about...
Yeah, the show's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, it's the 12th and 13th, but what Chris Morales and TCTA have put together with this is going to be pretty cool. It'll be kind of like, and I mentioned to her, like Johnny Carson's Tonight Show. She goes, yeah, but it'll have even a different twist than that. And it's all going to be local and pulling talented people from the community to come on and perform, to interview and talk to. And it's all about raising money for two organizations that night. One is TCTA, the Tehachapi Community Theater Association, and the other is the Central California Animal Disaster Team, CCADT. And so, and you can designate your proceeds. So if you want to go to one organization, you can do that. Or if you want to split, if you don't designate it, it'll get split 50-50. Or you can designate it all to go to TCTA. Whatever you want to do, they're able to do it with this fundraiser. So they're looking to sell tickets for the 12th and 13th. The 12th is going to be a 7:30 p.m. show. The 13th is a 2 p.m. show, all at the BK Theater. And you can buy your tickets online at tctonstage.com. It should be a lot of fun.
Awesome. And I think I remember hearing too that if you have canned goods, and they also have a place to receive that as well. So what a wonderful event. There's so many amazing things coming up. And I hope everyone has a really great weekend.
I think so. We've got lots to choose from, which is nice. So Claire, we'll circle back to our breweries and our wineries for a second, just to talk about what you and your husband, Chris, do with Discover Tehachapi, because you guys provide a service that I think some of our listeners might really enjoy.
Well, thank you. We offer all-inclusive wine tours, brewery tours, and we also like catering and putting events together in our community. But with our wine tours, we go to 3 different wineries. Full tastings are included at each winery, and a lot of times our winemakers and the winery owners come out and they tell you a little bit about how these grapes are grown, how the wine is made, some of the wines that have won awards, and you really get to learn a lot about each place that you visit. There's a full catered lunch where we can adhere to any dietary preferences, and something really exciting, our commercial kitchen should be open any day now. We've been sharing with one of our friends in the industry who has a commercial kitchen, and they have been so wonderful and supportive. But now we have our own space that we'll be able to use, and that's very
nice.
exciting.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So it just allows us to better cater to our guests and make sure that everyone is happy and satisfied, and you have an amazing experience where you don't have to worry about a thing. You just book it, and we take care of all the details.
Excellent. And how do people follow you and get a hold of you?
Thanks. We always post. We post almost every single day. We also post these vineyard and brewery updates every week, and that's at Discover Tehachapi on Instagram and Facebook. And then you can always go to our website, www.discovertehachapi.com. That's where you can book anything. You can reach out to us. You can even chat with us now. And then if you like to call us, we love to talk. So 661-235-5334, and we'll answer any questions and get you started.
Excellent. All right, folks, I highly encourage you to check out what Claire and her husband Chris have created with Discover Tehachapi. So, and she puts in all the work. So everything that we've talked about, Claire has done the digging. She's contacted each of these businesses, our wineries, our breweries, to get the up-to-date information. So she puts in that effort just for this show. So imagine the effort that they put into their business. So highly recommend you at least give them a call.
Thank you.
And then also a quick reminder, we have another wine tour and shuttle service, and that's Old Vineyard Charm, owned by Bill and Kim Case, and you can reach them at 661-221-3660, or you can go to oldvineyardcharm.com, and that's old, O-L-D-E. All right, Claire, well, thank you so much again for all the work you put in to create this entertainment and update show.
Well, thank you. We were talking before we got started recording here, and this is one of the highlights of my week, and I look forward to it every week.
That makes me feel really good. Thank you for that. All right, folks, if you've got a question for Claire, obviously you can reach out to discovertehachapi.com. You can send it to us at media@tehachapicityhall.com, and we'll get it to her. And we just appreciate the time you spend with us. If you have any show thoughts or ideas or questions, send them to us at media@tehachapicityhall.com. We'll catch you again soon here on Tehachapod.
Tehachapod is a conversation about Tehachapi designed for the people who live here or who would like to know more about this mountaintop community. If you have a question you would like answered, email media@tehachapicityhall.com. We will try to answer it on a future episode of Tehachapod.